Welcome back to another video. Welcome back. We revisiting the 50 Cent versus Big Meech and wishing me a happy birthday. Happy birthday to myself. However, this is when I really stopped liking 50 Cent. And I'm just going to tell you why. Big Meech just came home. And because Rick Ross is your enemy, it don't make Rick Ross my enemy. And as a grown man or grown woman, I have friends now that some don't like each other. I just keep them separate. And I don't let them talk about, each other. You know what I'm saying? Because they both know we friends. Even though they hey Lenny. Oh, you come up as Lenny. Make sure you hit that like button, please. And Lenny, if you want to come up and talk, you can, because you can weigh in on this. And this is why, because I think 50 Cent act like a girl. I really do. Some people say he just think trolling to stay relevant. But when he did this, like I said, just because Rick Ross is your enemy, it don't make him my enemy. And you could separate the two. However, I think Big Meat should have handled it differently by letting them know, hey, Rick Ross offered me this deal and he giving me a welcome home party. I'm just giving you heads up. I think he could have handled the situation differently. But as a grown man or woman, I should be able to be friends with whoever I want to be friends with, whether you like them or not, or do business with whoever I want to or not. Here, Lenny, I'm about to hit this link if you want to come up. Let me put this link in there. That'll be fun. Get your opinion. That's the link. Come up, Lenny. And you can cam down. You don't have to show your face. Just hit the cam down button. And you don't have to show your face. All right. So that's why they fell out. And because I'm from Detroit, I really don't think Big Meech snitch. I have to say it's suspect because of Tammy Collins, but I don't think he snitched. His name ain't in no paperwork. Even Steve Fisherman said he didn't snitch. Al Prophet said his name is not in the paperwork. Coffee paperwork says there's a third party corporate, but it don't have his name. So I'm just saying. I will say it's suspect. I have to say that. But I don't think he snitched. And I ain't never seen a man personally that go after everybody. I mean, he just make enemies, and I just personally think that a person who constantly, I'm eating a cupcake, make enemies, he got to live a miserable life. But this is just a recap. How much did I put that in my I should have put that in my whatchamacallit, in my title. So 50 Cent and Big Meech beef explained. 50 Cent and Black Mafia family Big Meech have turned from fans to foes. After working together to bring the BMF to television, 50 Cent and former drug kingpin Big Mitch, Demetrius Flannery, working relationship appears to be over as the two are currently slinging mud at each other on social media. Things appear to go left between the two after Meek showed up on a video with 50 Cent rival Rick Ross on January 22nd in promotion of his Welcome Back concert for Meech, who was released in prison from January 50 Cent had, let me see, Tammy Coynes is the former business partner and assistant to Meek. She is currently also co-producer on 50 Cent's BMF series. According to Blue Da Vinci, Meech made Collins the owner of BMF Entertainment while he was in prison in 2008. Now, Tammy Coynes used to be Blue Da Vinci girl, and he introduced her to Big Meech. Now, was that a setup from the beginning? I'm just saying. The following year, she allegedly became an FBI informant in blue states. This led to speculation that Meech might also have worked with authorities to get out of prison in 18 years instead of 30. No, what happened was the federal guidelines for sentencing changed twice. That's why he was left out of prison. Not because he snitched, and that was proven through paperwork that the federal guidelines changed twice, sentencing guidelines, and that's why he was let out. Not because he snitched. Oh shit. Where'd it go? So then Big Meech came out with a video that he never told and never will. And then he called him a 50 Cent internet gangster with his Op Ja Rules song playing in the background for calling him a snitch. The same day, Rick Ross appeared to mock 50 for being mad over Meech link up. And you know, 50 Cent and Rick Ross been going back forever. Rose said, nigga took a picture with Rick Ross, you like a whole nigga. I just think, but this one I stopped liking him. Now I talked to my cousin today and he says that 50 Cent just need to stay relevant, so he just troll everybody. But one day that trolling gonna get him hurt. For real. You can't mess with everybody. 50 Cent has not backed down from calling Meech a rat. So this is just a recap. Lenny, you wanna come up? I posted the link. And this is stuff that I found that I just wanna, okay. Damn. I had everything set up and it went away. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a minute. It ain't gonna take that long. Where did Lenny go? Let me call him on the phone. I wanted you to hit the link so you can come up and give your opinion. I didn't see no link button. It's there. Where you chatted, hey girl, this Lenny, it's a link up under there. Just hit the link and you can calm down.
Okay, you want me to go back?
Yeah, because I'm still live. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. No. All right, we're waiting for Lenny to come in here. I don't see him yet. All right, Lenny, that's you. You see the link in the chat. Hit that link and you can calm down. You don't have to show your face. And then I'm gonna let you up. He done disappeared again. Mm. Lenny, hit the link. I've been waiting on you. While I get back to where I was. Lenny, hit the link. I've been waiting on you since I lost all my information. I be hating that. While I go back to where I started. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm waiting on my friend Lenny to come up. Thank you, Humble. I appreciate you. Where my cash app? You ain't send it to me. Thank you, Humble. I appreciate you. You got a YouTube, Humble President? So I can subscribe to it. You must be gone. Humble, you must be gone. I'm trying to get to these things. I lost it on my phone. Oh, I guess Lenny ain't coming through. I thought he was here. I wanted him to come up because he's a part of entertain. He retired from the entertainment business, and I wanted to get his take. This one of my good friends. It make it a lot interesting when you have somebody else, to talk to on different subjects. Oh, okay, that's no problem. You're just trying to gather your thoughts. Well, what kind of thoughts you trying to gather? And you don't have to. I just appreciate you subscribing for real. I appreciate you coming through it as you do. I appreciate that. And I guess Lenny ain't coming. And I'm just about where I left off with this dang on video. What thoughts you gathering? Lenny, is that you? I've been waiting on you. Hit the link. How you doing? How y'all doing? I'm waiting on my friend Lenny. Because he in the entertainment business, and I wanted his thoughts on this big Meech because we in Detroit just to hear what he had to say. Oh, they against YouTube got. you having one of them. Oh, okay. I get it. And I'm back where I need it. Okay. I get it. Okay, and I'm back where I used to be. I just called Lenny. He's slow. So we're gonna start out with Blue Da Vinci, what he said. Cause Tammy Cohen's used to be Blue Da Vinci girl, and he introduced her to Big Meech. And this is what he had to say. Which I don't like Blue Da Vinci because he is a snitch himself.
Okay. Shit, nigga, I heard some shit, but whatever it is, that shit ain't got shit to do with me. Cent movie. So I'm like, oh, yo, was with me. He was like,
This from Camp
they gonna
Capone.
be, starting to cast it or whatever, right? I just gotta wait to holler at Tammy before, you know what I'm saying? I know where we at, and Tammy informed me. So when he said that, I'm like, Tammy, you mean Tammy? Like, you heard what's going on with her? And they were like, shit, nigga, I heard some shit, whatever it is, they got shit to do. And they like, nah, I'm you back. That's what I'm talking. Next time I didn't even talk to him. Next time my cousin talked to him and said that he was trying to get on the phone with me while I'm getting into it with Lil Meech. Lil Meech came into one of the stores that I was working with, one of the exotic rental stores, to rent a car one time, and was talking shit. Start talking crazy shit about me. And my son was in there working at the time, talking to my son whoop his ass, trying to let the kids lock up. You know what I'm saying? I was mad as a. But all this shit just ended up stemming from a whole nother situation that was surrounding me that was going on. So you want to pull up some paperwork? You want me to show you how to pull up some paperwork?
So you're talking about Tammy Cowens, right?
Yeah, Tammy Cowan.
Okay, now
she's a co-producer of the BMF Stars TV show.
Okay, and you're saying that she's an informant?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
She's been an informant since 2009.
Okay. So I'm on the page right now.
Yeah, just 2 pages of stuff.
I'm on the first page, and now
Dion Gallon. Shout out Cuff. Shout out Cuff. That's my Cuff. Dion Gallon. Yeah, he's one of the first defendants. Yeah.
Okay.
St. Louis.
So can you kind of break down this paperwork for me and how she's involved in this, or can I go?
Tammy is Big Meech personal assistant slash.
Stop streaming.
Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008, and in 2009, she became a government informant. In 2010, she did a case that was into a guy that met in prison and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years.
Okay. Now, in this paperwork, it doesn't actually say her name.
Right. Yeah, you'll have to. It don't say her name.
You can't make this up.
It say her name on paper on the cover sheet.
Shit
her
all
actual
day.
name, but this is a case, so they're not gonna be saying the witnesses' names in the case. They're gonna call them CS1 or CSOI or something like that, confidential source or whatever. It's confidential, bro. It's not public. That what I'm saying. The snitch on the case is not public. You feel me? Until maybe after the case and the people's put away in prison and they out of government hiding and all that shit, and then you get some paperwork, and then you might see it. Outside of that, you got to be tapped in. You got to have that pacer. Got to be able to pull cover sheets and shit like that. But when people read the affidavit, it explains to you exactly who she is. And then when people follow or know, or once you get to understand this situation, then you'll get to see exactly who Tammy Cowens is.
Okay, I'm gonna read a little part of it real quick, man. It says CS1's relationship with Flannery Suarez and Gatling. When CSI became a DA informant, CSI was and had been an associate of Demetrius Flurry. Now, here's where it says CSI 1 held Flurry's power of attorney and life rights with creative control. So,
yeah, that means she's the person that got his life right. So she's the person that 50 Cent got the movie from, the TV show from. That's the only way to get it. You can't get, he has to sign the right to do his life story or do whatever he gonna do in his name over to somebody else. And Tammy Collins is the person that was appointed to do all of that business, and she's the one that got the deal with 50. That case that you pulled up with that red docket number, it's a cover sheet that goes to that page that tells you what's inside of that packet. And it tells you all of the people, it tells you the defendants, it gives...
It does, but let's get past that.
It's Tammy Collins. Come on, 50 Cent. You know who Tammy Collins is. I'm sure you've known all about this story before you even got into bed.
This Al Prophet.
But for those that don't know, living under a rock, 50 Cent just made a cryptic post on his Instagram that says, who is Tammy Collins? Tammy Collins, well, we'll get into her in a second, but she's the person that incorporated Black Mafia family. She's the person that worked the deal they got. Here's Flurry. Well, they got the life rights sold of Southwest T and Big Meech for the BMF show. She's listed as an executive producer, but you never see her because a guy out of St. Louis, Cuffy Gatling, has all sorts of pretty good proof, paperwork that she's CS1, confidential source 1, working for the DEA, that almost got him a bunch of time.
Well, he still got 27 years.
Why would 50 Cent be upset? He's been working with Big Meech and Southwest T on that show. Well, Big Meech is doing that Welcome Home concert in Miami, and Rick Ross is a part of it. You ain't old enough to remember Rick Ross, 50 Cent had big beef back in the day. And it was serious beef, and it never got resolved. 50 Cent is big on loyalty. You see how he ruined the young buck in the game for being disloyal when he put him on a G unit.
You know what? Now, I forgot about that. He sure did ruin young buck. He did put him on a G unit. I forgot about that. Thanks, Al Prophet, for reminding me. So he is that nigga. Okay.
Be loyal to your friends who look out for you. Now, the situation of Big Meech is obviously nothing like that of Mr. Tony Yayo. 50 Cent did not make Big Meech. Miss Big Meech was a of national scope from they left each other in 1997 and ran hard till 3, and him and his brother pled guilty, to get out after only 20 years. Joe Biden just pardoned his brother. He's living in Detroit at the mother's house up until recently because he was considered still an inmate. He was only out for medical reasons. But Biden's case, so he's free. Demetrius Plenary, despite a 30-year sentence, there was some changes in federal sentencing guidelines, which knocked some years off of his sentence.
Exactly. Twice.
About 20 years and he's year and that way with which he'll end up doing maybe 2 years off like that, or federal probation. It's called probation. So when you get out of prison in the feds, they put you on probation, not parole. But and now he has this huge cancer, which I tell you, the interesting
which
thing
was
is
cancer.
wrong.
So we're gonna finish with that because I just want to get this stuff out of here. This some people think that he did snitch. I don't.
What up, though? Man, everybody talking about this Big Meech
This
shit,
trap
right?
talk
Man,
blue.
but this gonna be a long one, man.
No, it
listen.
ain't, because I ain't
So
gonna
I'm gonna
play it
start right
long.
here with this Big Meech shit. Yeah, this nigga moving. He ain't moving right. Something right. I cannot believe this. Stop looking to another man like. First of all, the thing, when you hear a story on the street, bro, it's already exaggerated by 10. You don't be knowing these niggas. You don't know what they're about. These stories you be hearing, you don't know. But one thing I didn't like about the Big Meech shit is the rat allegations.
Right.
See, this Mac behind it is a dirty motherfucker, man. That was one of the first niggas scream out this nigga was a rat. Like, who even thought of this shit? Who would even heard about this Cuffy nigga? Like,
Right.
But listen to this, man. This is what I be looking at with black people, bro. We put all these motherfucker niggas, y'all niggas love what? Niggas love fake shit. This the new real. Like you gotta be fake on this motherfucker. That real shit. When you get a nigga like BJ Chambers that set up El Prophet and tell the real.
Remember the Chamber Brothers. I'm in Detroit. I remember them. You know what? I think I'm gonna do growing up in the 80s. That was a great time. It was a lot of money that was made, and there was a lot of things that came with that. But it was big money out here, never to be seen again. Not like that. Not like that. Not the way it was flowing back in the 80s. Ooh, that was a great time. I had a ball. And I was a little young thing too. And them guys like me and I like them. Okay?
You know
That
what I'm saying?
part.
I want to hear the real shit. I want to hear how it really started. I don't want to hear I killed 50 motherfuckers and you go with that crazy shit they ask you for TV purposes. No, nigga, tell me the real. I want to hear the real story, real nigga.
Right.
See the L shit. He loves these niggas to get on this shit to the black youth, my nigga. To geek this shit up like it's a movie.
And you know what? I have to agree with what he said because I'm sick of Vlad, Jordan Tower, No Jumper, Al Prophet, even though he is from Detroit. He moved out to LA. They make a killing on our stories, on our culture, and then they have the nerve. Y'all ain't never lived a life. Y'all ain't never been out in the streets. You have not. And then you profit and make money on our stories, and then you have the nerve to put your opinion on it. Your opinion don't count. You white. I'm sorry, it don't count. And I don't appreciate. And they are culture vultures. I all that money that they making off of our black stories, our history, they ain't putting no money in the black community. What have they done but profit and make us look like buffoons? No jumper turned into a gang channel. The fuck? It's more to black folks than gang banging. We have a lot of professionals. We don't just gang bang, but that's the way you put us out there. Vlad, y'all have not put nothing, and I'm tired of us going on there making fools of ourselves for these white people because I don't honor your opinion. I don't care what the fuck you think, honestly, because you are culture vultures, and that's a fact. And I get sick of hearing it, and I wish that they would stop going, but I guess they paying. So, get your own YouTube channel, say your own stuff, than to go on there. That's just my opinion.
No, nigga, tell this shit how it is, the ups and downs, the real shit. Don't just glamorize this shit and over exaggerate. Tell a real nigga. That's
Right.
why the chamber brother nigga, you don't see him L Prophet Show. He got a nigga like Nate Boone on this shit. Like that shit exaggerated. Do I think Nate Boone the killer for sure? No, 100%.
Absolutely, he is.
What? Do I think all that shit that he be talking about? Man, that shit so old. He needed a real movie. This nigga talks about the mother top of a goddamn building and snipe a nigga from the Renaissance or some shit like. But anyway, whether it's real or fake, I mean, gonna have 100,000 niggas on talking about, man, you know that was for real. Okay, well, even if it was real, my nigga.
You must be from Detroit. Let me see where you from. Oh, damn, I done lost it. God damn, me doing that, I done lost the damn thing. Me doing that to see where he from, because he talking like only somebody from Detroit would know that information. I just wanted to see, was he from Detroit? I think he is. I guess Lenny never came on here. Damn. And I lost the information. Jesus Christ. Y'all just give me a minute. Trying to see, because that's only Sir. And he talking about BG Chambers. Yeah, that's my name. I'm doing growing up 80s. That's going to be good growing up 80s. That was some of the best times. And under Reagan. I remember if the recession was so bad, either you had money or you didn't, or you was on drugs. I remember my mama lost her job and our car got repo. And back then you had a landline. And our landline got cut off. I had to walk to the payphone. That's when it was a quarter. And you could walk to the payphone. Then do they still got payphones? I don't think they do. They ain't got no payphones no more, do they? Lost my doggone topic. I got a half an hour to do this. But I want to finish this Big Meech thing. Oh Lord, I cannot believe it. But he sound like he from Detroit. I'm gonna have to subscribe to him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to him. Give me a minute, y'all. I cannot believe I lost this shit. I lost it. I did. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, what I gotta go through. Then I'm gonna do something after this. What I'm gonna do? Eric Adams. I'm gonna do Eric Adams. Mm. Oh, I'm so sorry. I lost this. Damn. Let me see. Where am I at on this phone? Oh, I got it on this phone. Thank you, God. Oh, I got it on this phone. Here you go. This where we left off.
Man, what up, though? Man, everybody talking about this Big Meech shit, right? That's the nigga that just got out, right? And died. He was a fucking rat. Y'all love him. That's all you see on TV is documentaries about this rat. And y'all still love this nigga. Like, no matter how much of a rat you knew this nigga was, y'all worship that nigga when he came home. Everybody wanted to rush and shake this nigga hand. Nigga that shot 50 had 50 shot up and in jail. He about to come home. They say they about to let him the fuck go. And these niggas got murders after murders on them.
Wait, who is you talking about?
As these motherfucking rats, right?
Wait a minute, let me see who you talking about.
All the movies, the Michael Corleone movies and all that shit, how they talk about.
Okay, let me see. He gotta be from Detroit.
At the end of the day, hey, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga doing fucking 30 years, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all gotta be crazy. But anyway, the nigga don't got nothing on his name, my nigga. But y'all wanted to be so bad.
Fact.
I say, niggas got Al Capone, Al Pacino, all these fake motherfuckers.
Facts.
Like I say, in every Italian movie, they hate niggas.
Everyone, they don't like. They call us moolies. They do not.
See what they say about the niggas in the movies. Even Scarface, I always say this. What you think I'm a fucking movie off the banana boat?
Yup.
What the fuck do you think he was talking about? And Scarface, how many black people do you see in the movie, even as extras?
They don't like black folks.
Scarface. Did they sell bricks to? Was any of the buyers or suppliers were they black? But niggas love that movie. Nothing black was about it. How the fuck
Fact.
took to it? I just don't know. We loved it, right? All right. All the movies, the young movies, and all that shit. How they talk about the niggas, and you know, even the movie where the nigga was dating a little black girl, and it was just all racist ass shit. But we love it. We nigga rappers name themselves after these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
These Italian motherfuckers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we never had a real okay. So even the fake, even the real gangsters out here, the niggas that y'all idolize and love and do all documentaries on and watch is rats.
I ain't gonna lie, he had a good point on that.
You right about Rayful Edmonds. He changed the whole federal prison phone thing where they had to get monitored because he was making deals all on the phone, and when he got out, he only lived 5 months, and they killed him. He had a heart attack in the halfway house, and they killed him. And Rayful Edmonds went in solid, and after all them phone calls that he made of making deals because he was so running shit side, he started telling. He right about Rayful Edmonds. He right, and he just got out. He died last. He just got out last year. He was dead by December. They wasn't playing with him. I'm just saying, he right about Rayful Edmonds.
Got out right and died. He was a fucking rat.
Yep, he was.
Documentaries about job.
Facts.
That nigga when he came home. The Russian shit this nigga hand.
Yeah.
Shot 50 head, 50 shot up. And in jail. He got murders after murders on him. Y'all idolize these motherfucking rats, right? When you talk about gangsters, y'all still mention these niggas' names. No matter how much they ratted and how nigga didn't rat.
Facts.
Go in on a nigga like Tekashi 6ix9ine and mention his name and call me a rat. He a hoe, he a bitch. But I ain't never hear y'all say that shit about Alpo. Alpo lived his whole life out here and nobody touched him till he died over fucking a nigga bitch. I suck and stroke a nigga killed Alpo, my nigga. It wasn't even a nigga. I suck and stroke and he whispered these real nigga names, but y'all want to go in to Snoop Dogg's and which y'all want to go in on.
Now that's true about Alpo, but see, Alpo, even though they snitching, they ain't no hoes now.
I'm dropping a T. So let's get right into it. 50 Cent has officially cut all ties with Big Meech and Lil Meech and announced the final chapter of MF series after finding out through Instagram that Big Meech has linked with 50's enemy, Rick Ross. but not only doing business together and having a whole welcome back concert on the 13th of February. So 50 is livid. Where was his invite? Nah, but he feels betrayed. As y'all know, he had the BMF series for seasons after seasons, like 3 or whatever, gave Lil Meech a platform, took him out the struggle, and brought him into Hollywood, only for his father to switch aside. Or at least that's how 50 said it, okay? And it all started on the 22nd of February when Mr. Rose took to his G with the following post, which is captioned, BMF Big Meech Home. Meech benefit clip February 13th, Sunrise, Florida. Wow. Which took 50 a few days to process what was happening.
Well, we know that was canceled, so we ain't got to do that.
What he did.
This Brian Glaze.
And when he was incarcerated, there's a lot of SHIT that he couldn't do with his story. So he needed something to get out, to push it. So right now, hey, she linked up with 50 Cent after trying to link up with so many other people. Guess what? 50 did the message on Star. But he wanted to give him a hand and Star. You know, what people don't understand is this. It's like a picture is worth 1,000 words. So to me, I think the problem is, and 50 about to expose Tammy Cohen based upon a picture with Rick Ross and Meech. Let's sit back and think about that. You watch it, 50 and what, Rick, they've been going at it for quite some time. I'm talking about literally. So once again, when you see a photo of Big Meech coming home, linking up with who? Then Rick Ross. And don't get me wrong, he got a hell of a song, Blowing Money Fast. What do you say? I think I'm Big Meech. Harry who? Once again, so that's a hell of a hook. Big Meech supposed to be having this, big concert, welcome home concert, put some bread in his pocket.
Well, we know that was canceled. Now, this Tanisha Wells, who used to go with Southwest T, Big Meech's brother, she can't stand Tammy Conway. This is all Vlad.
I don't know if you heard this story about Tammy Cohen.
I haven't.
Okay.
You can explain it.
I'm explaining. Tammy Cohen is a star show. She has Meech rights. I was doing this show when it was up to asked me to call her. I blindly called her. And she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell? I'm on probation. By this time, it was like 2014, 13, 14. And the next day, the conversation, I'm looking at my son because this has never happened to me. I've been on probation a couple of years. It's not like what's going on. So I told my young him, I said, hey, come over here. I got my probation officer called me. I got to go turn myself in. Not turn myself in. I said, I got to go see her. And he said, what's going on? I said, I don't know. She told me she's giving me an hour to get there.
Wow.
I get down to my probation officer, my son in the car. I said, if I don't come out, a couple of hours, call here. I can tell my probation officer sitting there and some other guy.
Wow.
I can't remember his name, but I just knew he was part of the DEA. And I come in, I go in, I'm like, fuck. This is everybody's nightmare. I already did my time. Only thing I wanted to come home and do is take care of myself, take care of my family, make a mother. So they told me, he said,
wow.
You know what this is about? And I said, no. He said, well, you threatened a government informant, and that's a federal offense, and it's a violation of your probation. And I said, well, who did I threaten? I don't know what you're talking about. So you go over the story, and I'm sitting there, and I'm telling you, when I've heard of people killing themselves not to go back. I went to prison, man. When I say I came home, and all these people were going at my head. All these people I helped. All these people. I'm a mother. I was somebody's daughter. I lost my father, lost my mother. You know, I was somebody's daughter. And here you are. You didn't put in.
StreamYard. Come on, Stream. Ain't put in no work. Ain't put in. Come on, Tanisha. Tell it. This is Southwest T, the older woman he was messing with on BMF. This the real.
All you did is start writing a man, and this man defended you, gave you his life rights. And just because you've been
Wow, I didn't know she just started writing me. I thought he had already knew her before going in. Wow, I'm done. I'm done. You can put a fork in me on that one.
To tell them that I threatened you. I went on, they told me that I was gonna they were gonna they were gonna charge me. I'm in there, I'm talking to me, I'm had the
Damn,
you know,
StreamYard.
I'm like, you know, I'm just like fear has set through my body. I couldn't I'm going to prison. This woman is to take my life away. I did my time. I none of them said I'm on paperwork. I did my time. I came home, broke, lost everything I had before I even went to prison. Even before I met these two, his brother. So everything I had, everything I get, I lost. It's okay because of my lifestyle. But who would give to figure out another way to make money?
Wow.
This has been
Wow.
hunting me for years. So eventually, this stayed on my hip for about a year. My father had stage 4 cancer. I wasn't going. They told me I could visit him. And then the case went away because they put it under investigation. She could prove what I did, prove that I threatened her. And then after that, she has did interviews about me. Like her and the saucers going at my head. For what reason? I don't even know y'all. Have done multiple interviews about me. Talking about who I am. Like, no, who are you? So I thought that when we were coming here, I know like Blue, and they had this big thing on Instagram and going, that conversation was about her. Yes, she's a government informant. Yes, she's been a government informant since 2008. Yes, she tried to get me locked back up. But my attorney and my probation officer, they didn't lock me back up. But can you imagine the fear that my son had, my mother had, and my dying father? You always think, I just want to make it home to my parents.
Wow. Wow. Man, I didn't know that. So just because she made a phone call to Tammy Cohen's, that was Southwest T girlfriend, the older lady he was messing with when Meech was out, and she tried to get her. That's some foul. That's foul. That's foul. That's real foul. And I can't stand StreamYard, and I'm gonna have to stream this. I wanted to get past this because I don't want to talk about this. I just wanted it out my. I think I had nothing else. Dang, I hate going past an hour. I really do. But I might have to make this a part two. Mm, I hate that. Yeah, so, but why was she mad at Tanisha? Because she called her. She wasn't never with Meech. She wasn't never with Meech. And then want to get her locked up. That's a heartless bitch. Tammy Cohen. She a pretty girl, but she can't be trusted at all. And slept with the FBI agent, honey, and he ended up losing his job. She like a black widow. That's what she like. She like a black widow. That's what she like. You sleep with her, she gonna kill your ass. Yeah, she damn sure can't be trusted. I'm trying to delete that video. I don't want to see that no more. Man, now she a real snake. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Let me see. What is this?
This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure to smash that like button, smash that.
You know what? I don't like Jordan Tower because I already told you I'm tired of these culture vultures. Oh, this when T Grizzly met up with Big Meech. This Detroit on Detroit. I like Nine Mag.
With Big Meech.
There go T Grizzly. Detroit, and I'm Detroit.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And you know, Payroll Giovanni is good friends with Big Meech out of Bang Gang from Detroit. I like this video when he tell
Oh my God. Now you gotta get your weight up.
I'm out front and a back. No black and white Oreo mixed fleek.
right, that's right. Ain't no other city like Detroit. For real. Good. I'm out done with that. Okay, I'm getting rid of that one. I'm trying to go through because I don't want to talk about. I want to go back to 50 Cent versus everybody, not just Big Meech. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Let me see who is this.
This is probably the most unexpected
this
beef.
Flacco, I don't like his ass either. He's such a hoe.
World by posting on his Instagram that Big Meech is a rat. 50 posted a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm."
Okay, that's play that. Mm-mm. It's Al Prophet.
Although it appears that CS1 did not speak with Flannery in Louisiana on March 6th, CS1's hearing testimony, name caught up in this mess. The saga of Woody Allen's continues. So I've been reviewing again document associated with what's called a Frank's hearing from Dion Cuffy Gang. Frank's hearing is basically press interesting series to BMF. BMF is ultimately just anyway, but people have seen. I mean, a story like Tammy Collins isn't unique, but we haven't seen it in the public eye because it doesn't fit our standard narratives. It's not what we like. It's a cops and robbers tale, and some people root for the robber. They feel, the robber like Robin Hood, but Tammy Collins' case is much more complex. So and wants to start giving information. It's against a guy, Terry White. Terry White is still alive. Not sure if he would chime in and do an interview. Terry White, if you're
Yeah, but Terry White was her boyfriend, and he dropped her, and then she became a CSI informant. Okay, I don't want to hear dog face. He not even from Detroit. He from Flint. Okay, I don't want to do that. Let me see, what is this one?
It's a shame that all good things must come to an end. But it shouldn't end like this. Just the Black Rabbit, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love. It's the big world. It's at the bottom of the screen. Appreciate it. Well, we're on 50 Cent each in its own and popping. Straight like that. And I have to say, it was all Big Meech and his brothers fought. Yes, who couldn't wait, couldn't be patient, too busy thinking about that they still back in the early 2000s. They got that boss mentality, and they don't feel like waiting around for handouts. They want to do it on their own. That's a damn shame.
Wait a minute. First of all, when you were a leader and you used to running things, and your mentality stops at the age you went in, it ceases. And your mentality stays that same after 20 something years. It takes years for them to get out of that and to get to their age level. And that's a fact. So you got that all wrong, brother. I'm sorry. Let me delete that. Okay, I'm going to delete that. All right, let me see. What is this? Oh no, that's the wrong one. All right, I'm just going to delete that. Now this Tammy Collins.
These are permanent. These ain't temporary no more.
Now that's Tammy Collins.
See,
But that's Tammy Collins. I'm glad I had that picture of her. That's the setup queen. She gets you life in prison. I'm gonna end with this video right here. I'm gonna end with let me delete all this stuff because I don't want to do this again. I didn't know I had all this in my phone. Hey, thank you. I was waiting to see was you going. I was waiting when you was gonna call and wish me a happy birthday. Nothing, not today. Yeah, nothing. But I am live though. Thank you. But I was gonna answer. Yep, yep. You can come on the live if you want to. But I'm about to finish this one up, and I'm about to get into. I think I'm gonna do Fannie Willis. No, I just did Puffy. I'm doing 50 Cent and Rick Ross. I'm at the end of it though. All right, I love you. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye. I have to agree with this.
I agree. It's unfortunate, right? Yeah. It really is.
50 Cent did say Big Meech should have kept Tammy Combs around as a friend, and he should have. I have to agree with that. Just spin the bitch. She dumb as fuck anyway.
I agree.
Well, she ain't that dumb because she'll get you some time now. I'll take that back. No, she ain't dumb.
So, we'll just let it be told when the story is told. Yeah. And I'm only going to stick to the truth and keep it pushing, right? That's all good.
And I'm gonna end with this one. I love Hassan Campbell. I like how he arrogant, but I like him. We're gonna end with this one right here.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Let me start this video off by saying, rest in peace to the streets. The streets ain't for everybody.
Fact.
Everybody needed the sidewalk. And as we see, even so, here we have it.
Your back against the wall and just lie down. The hustlers. I want y'all to understand you gotta stop making it personal.
I agree.
Money. Hey, Curtis Jackson, you more than welcome to bring that Versace Lamborghini to the car show. June 7th. And homies, I know them Auntie Murder, yeah. I know you got a Toyota Tundra. I know it. I can see it in your face. It's real, Ricky Rose. You looking at a young hustler on pace to get a beat. I'm gonna tell y'all that I'm trying to understand this. It's only great entertainment when you forget it's entertainment. Oh man.
Rick Ross, the biggest with Big Meech. BMF's own Big Meech. Mr. Cooperation himself. We're America. going through challenges. Planes on the
Wait, I'm live. Jump on the live. I'm live.
disarray, trying to figure out what the future of America's home and the most powerful black men people is fighting over who's cooperating and who's not cooperating. Are you not entertained? Ooh. So, back to the message. It's only one way 50 Cent to win this beef with Big Meech. There is only one way. You ever seen the movie The Last Dragon? Leroy. And everybody's stealing my shit now. I've been talking about Leroy. There's only one way. Now, you son. You gotta go inside and find the bottle. Listen, 50 Cent, if you want to defeat Rick Ross and Big Meech, you only got one, right? See, here's the thing. Street dudes been running with rats. Street dudes, so the streets been over. The street dudes been running with rats. So, what you did, 50 Cent, what you did for Big Meech, you turned him into a household name. So now, it's like regular, ordinary people, there's more ordinary people than it is street dudes. Because most of them street dudes are pretenders. So the ordinary people don't care about him ratting. But there's one way, Leroy. What you have to 50 Cent in order to defeat
Facts.
you finish the storyline. And when you finish the storyline, you let the world
Not cooperate. That's bullshit.
You gotta paint the picture, the perfect picture. And what better way to do it than have his son, play the role of him and show how foul he really was? Really was. Let it play out on TV. That's the only way you're gonna defeat him.
That is a good point, though, I have to say. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We done with this. I ain't talking about this no more. 50, Big Meech is not a rat. His name ain't in no paperwork. Facts. Like, share, subscribe.